Hello. I am so happy you are here. If you love stories about real people and how life works out, you belong here. We share moments that show the best of the human heart. Think about a time someone didn't believe in you. Hold that thought. I hope this story touches your heart. I am so glad you joined us for this conversation. Now, let's talk about a quiet man who found his voice. I am Daniel Brooks, 38 years old. I help companies move their products, so I have to be calm and watch things closely. I've always believed that what you do matters more than what you say. My wife is Sophie, 35. She is an architect. She is a very kind person who is often caught between me and her proud father, Richard. My father-in-law is Richard Collins. He is 62 and owns a factory. Richard is a successful man, but he was always sure I wasn't ready for big business meetings. He thought I didn't have enough experience. Our guest was Kenji Sato, 54, a boss from an overseas company. He was here to see if he should work with Richard. Richard and I were never close. He liked hard work, but thought expensive suits showed who was important. In his eyes, I never measured up. One afternoon, he called me. He said he needed me at a business dinner. I asked why. He said he just needed another person at the table. As we got to the restaurant, Richard fixed his tie and looked right at me. He whispered, "Do me a favor? Let me do the talking. Just sit there and don't embarrass me. I don't want any surprises." I just smiled and agreed. The dinner started well. Kenji was very polite. They talked about prices and how fast they could make things. I stayed quiet. Later, Kenji asked a hard question. "What is your backup plan if the ships get stuck or the world slows down again?" Richard didn't have a good answer. He gave a very general response. Kenji didn't look happy. Then he turned to me. "Mr. Brooks, you've been listening. What do you think?" Richard looked very nervous and worried. I answered calmly. "I think having many options is more important than just being fast. If you only have one way to go, any little problem ruins everything. It is better to build a plan that can change before big trouble happens." Kenji smiled and said it was interesting. We talked for 15 minutes about how to keep things safe. When we were done, Kenji said my ideas were very helpful. Richard stayed quiet after that. As we walked to our cars, we didn't speak. Richard sighed. "I owe you an apology," he said. "I thought you had nothing to say. I judged you too soon." I smiled and said it was okay. He laughed and said he had forgotten that experience comes in many forms. A week later, he invited us over. He asked for my opinion many times because he finally respected me. People ask why I stayed quiet so long. It is because you don't always need to fight back or argue right away. Sometimes, patience simply lets your actions speak for you. The best part isn't proving someone wrong. It's giving them the quiet chance to see the truth for themselves.